What's good, everybody, and welcome to the Leon France edition of Monday Night Raw. As you can see, kind of my title on shoulder, which means this is the review from Friday Night Smackdown, and this was an okay go home show. You know, both Monday Night Raw and Smackdown has really not been the greatest. These two, the ones leading to WrestleMania was okay, but this one, these was okay. Those were good. These were okay. But with that being said, let's jump straight into the action here. Just like they did, which is, I want to state this from the get-go, the crowd. So just have this in mind. Throughout the whole entire night, the crowd was fantastic. Awesome crowd. Bravo. Hands off to the Leon France crowd, man. They made that. If it wasn't for them, this SmackDown would have been way worse than what it was. That Leon France crowd was something amazing. I can't wait for Backlash. I probably won't be doing like a live stream on the Wrestling Pit podcast for that, but that more on that. Anyway, so the first match of the night, that they don't start off with a promo or anything. They start off with the first match, which as I call it, Team Bailey. It's an 8-woman tag with Bailey, Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill versus Damage Control, Dakota Kai, the Kabuki Warriors, and Tiffany Stratton. This was a good one. This was a good match. I enjoyed it. This was a fun opener. The major caveats here was that the little anger between both Bianca and Bailey, and that they still at odds with each other over what Bailey has done to Bianca. And then the other caveat is that Jade Cargill looked good here. She got off more move. She looked more good, more impressive. She's finally starting to get there and put it together like Maxine Dupree. But yeah, she looked good here. Like, she didn't just do like she did. She did do her usual, but she added a little bit more to it, which made me impressed with her. But Team Bailey, as I call him, would get the victory over a good, impressive looking Damage Control and Tiffany Stratton. Afterwards, we got an Austin Theory and Grayson Waller promo, just basically talking about why they're gonna beat the Street Profits and retain the tag titles, and that they do want the smoke. We'll get a Bianca Belair backstage promo, and Jade Cargill being asked about their tag team championship match against the Kabuki Warriors, and Bianca will basically say that she's ready to end things with Damage Control once and for all, and that when they do beat them, and then she turns and looks, and we see that it's not just Bianca and Jay backstage. They're basically in the same room with both Naomi and Bailey, and when she turned and looked, she was looking directly at Bailey, saying, "Hopefully, this is going to be over with Damage Control, and I can put this all behind me. Hopefully, like very aggressively, and almost like she hyped herself up to go fight Bailey, but Jay had to, pull away and calm her down. Bailey just got up and looked at Bianca, was like, okay, and just walked away. Like, obviously I'm not welcome here because you're just going to keep being angry at me and try to fight me. Then we got a Carmelo Hayes and Bobby Lashley promo, basically with Nick Aldis congratulating Carmelo about what happened about his match with Cody Rhodes last week, and then Carmelo saying that because he got momentum on his side, he want to keep that momentum going. He declared himself for the King of the Ring tournament. Then that's where Bobby Lashley would come in and basically congratulate him on his match last week with Cody and welcome him to the SmackDown roster and tell him that he need anything at all, any advice, whatever it is, just call him. He said thanks, but yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good. You see what happened to me last week? You know, I got momentum. I think I'm good. I don't think I don't need anything. And it would get a little bit disrespectful with Bobby Lashley telling him like, well, here's some advice, you know, for free. Be careful who you disrespect around here. And Carmelo just pulling his glasses and scuff at Bobby Lashley and walk away with Nick Aldis and them looking like, what's wrong with this kid? But then we get another tag team match, which is Newcastle Republic versus AOP. Coming off of their attack last week, and then Newcastle Republic's attack on AOP at this past Tuesday, spring breaking. So this was an okay match. I'm just like really over the whole. I guess because I can't as of right now, I'm not really too interested. I won't say I'm over, but I'm just not interested in AOP. I'm just not interested. But I am interested in Newcastle Republic, and they looked good here. The crowd made the match even better than what it was. Because this would, if it wasn't for the crowd, I would have said this is just like a hit and miss match. But the crowd made even the most match that you wasn't looking forward to better. But AOP will eventually get the victory. Though I like that they made Newcastle Republic. It wasn't a squash match. That Newcastle Republic had several times had the match won, and it wasn't for the outside interference. So they look good. Newcastle Republic look good here. AOP got the victory while also looking good as well. We got Paul Heyman and Nick Aldis promo where Paul Heyman basically is asking Nick Aldis to pull Kevin Owens and Randy Orton from the match, but he ended up telling him that he's trying with Nick Aldis because Nick Aldis basically said he denied his request, his memo. I guess he said that's a memo, and Nick Aldis said he denied it because why would he pull him from the match? And he tried to explain, you know what, I'm done. I tried with you. I'm telling you to pull him from the match for the sake of Friday Night Smackdown, for their families, the fans, everything, because this is different than what you're normally used to. Where we used to Roman Reigns, and it's a certain thing that happened, but now this is Solo and Tama Tonga, and they're different rules here. But he tells he ended up goading Paul Heyman to admitting that the pulling of Roman Reigns did not come from Roman Reigns, as Paul had let it slip by accident that he hasn't talked to Roman Reigns since WrestleMania, and that the truth is Roman Reigns didn't pull himself from the draft. Paul Heyman did due to what was going on with the bloodline, and he told Paul Heyman to go the KO show, the RKO show is up next, so he could go out there and try to convince them himself, since he got so much pull and stuff like that. And that's what we got. We got the RKO show where basically they came out, have fun with the crowd. The crowd was great here singing Randy Orton's song. But they would have fun with the crowd, and they would talk about Kevin Owens would talk about what he wanted to do, was just they don't come out there and talk about some stuff, have fun with the crowd. But because he kept getting a phone call and he didn't plan on having guests, but I guess they got a guest, and that guest turned out to be Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman basically did try to come out and convince them to back out of the match because of the difference did it with Roman Reigns and did it with Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga, to which they basically both scoffed at and tried to make him say who the tribal chief was, and they would get attacked by Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga, which resulted in a brawl, and pretty much that was it. That would be the last time we see Kevin Owens and Randy Orton in the bloodline. The Street Profits Club promo next, basically doing the same thing, saying why they will win. And be the new Dirty Tag Team Champions. Then we got the third match of the night, which is LA versus Angel Garza. There was a QR code It was when we came back for commercial break, I think, and it was Angel Garza was in the middle of his entrance, and it did like a QR code flash. This was a fun little match with LA Knight and Angel Garza, with LA Knight getting the victory, and then LA Knight will cut a promo talking about why he should be why he's going to win King of the Ring. He declared himself for King of the Ring as well. Then we got a backstage promo with Carlito where he explained why he attacked Dragon Lee, which is basically what I said it was. And I think when we were talking about it in our Wrestling Pit podcast live stream video, it was just basically that he was mad that Rey Mysterio chose Dragon Lee to team with him at WrestleMania, in which he wanted that spot. So that's why he attacked Dragon Lee only for, I guess, what was it? Now instead of him being named as the replacement partner, it was Andrade. They ended up taking Dragon Lee's spot. So yeah, that's basically why he did it. And then he was attacked by Dragon Lee, to which they had to be separated. Then we got the fourth and final match of the night, which you could consider, I guess, the main event match, even though there was one more segment left. But I call this like the main event, the fourth match, which is the main event match, which is Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team Championships, which was a fun match in itself. They played it to the crowd. The crowd was awesome. Like, yet again, I keep saying that because the crowd was awesome. Yeah, they went back and forth. I would have liked the Street Profits to win because I really don't care for Austin Theory and Grayson Waller as champions. I'm really not digging their team, so that's what it is. I'm just not digging the team. But they looked good here along with the Street Profits, and thanks to some shenanigans, Angel Garza, Austin Theory, and then will win and retain the WWE's tag team championships. And then we got to the main event, which is Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles face off. And just again, the crowd was wonderful here to both AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes. But they'll get in the face off, basically just running them out, talking about the same old thing. And two Georgia boys, but he didn't want Cody to give him any compliments about how he looked up to me and how how you tried and model your same path after me and blah blah blah. He said you had everything handed to you, because you was the son of the plumber, Dusty Rhodes. They welcome you with open arms. They never welcome me with open arms. But Cody Rhodes reminded AJ Styles that he had to go through struggles and stuff too to get to where he at. That his road to becoming WWE champion was not an easy one, and he had to go through trials and tribulations and struggles. And I think he did talk at Cody Rhodes about his struggles, saying that when he left, when he couldn't hack anymore, if you know what I mean, then he did like Stardust, his whole gimmick when he do that flip and go like that. He did that to Cody Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes, like I said, reminded him of the struggles he went to become the champion, and then told him that they could hype this up as a dream match, but to me, you're just a must win. And then he said something about it just being too sweet, and then they did like the too sweet sign, which has also been used for the Bullet Club, and as they look like they was getting ready to go for it, AJ Styles would flip it and smack Cody Rhodes, while Cody Rhodes was standing in the ring a little back. And as they was getting ready to end the show, I think Wade Barrett and Corey Graves was about to say something, but we switched to the back, and we see that is the brawl from earlier with the Bloodline and Kevin Owens and Randy Orton is still happening backstage. They tearing each other apart to where like it ended the show, where like you see Kevin Owens and Tama in one corner fighting, and then Randy Orton just take a chair and start hitting whatchamacallit over the Solo over the back with it. There's going to be an announcement, they said, tomorrow, I guess, with concerning where the location of the next WrestleMania, which I hear is going to be in Las Vegas. Then hopefully we'll find out if we got some trades before Monday. But otherwise, yeah, this was a good show. I enjoyed it. Pretty fun. I love the crowd. The crowd made this show so fantastic. So I'm giving this a 7 out of 10 big ups, because if it wasn't for the crowd, this would have been like a 5 out of 10, honestly. But they got past a 5 up to a 7. But you let me know. Let me know what you thought, and if you enjoy this review, you know what to do. You hit this button right there for all of my WWE reviews. And you enjoy the video so much you want to support the channel, all you gotta do is hit those buttons. Please do, because I am trying to get to at least a quick milestone of 10,000 subscribers. Then we can see what the next milestone is. And as always, hit one of these videos for more of my amazing content. But don't go anywhere, because got more content for you guys. Peace.